The European agency responsible for coordinating efforts against illegal drug trafficking has raised concerns about the increasing number of cocaine shipments successfully reaching Europe. According to the Maritime Analysis and Operations Center, a joint initiative involving 8 EU member states and the UK, a shortage of vessels to intercept trafficking ships has allowed approximately 100 suspected vessels to go unsearched in the past year. Journalist Derek McIntyre of BBC Panorama reports that the UK's cocaine crisis is intensifying, with drug-related deaths having risen over tenfold since 2011. Experts warn that the so-called war on drugs is being lost, as traffickers continue to exploit gaps in Europe's maritime security. Ireland, in particular, has become a key entry point for narcotics smuggling due to its minimal defense spending, the lowest in Europe, and its vast, vulnerable coastline. The Atlantic Ocean has effectively become a narcotics superhighway, and Ireland's location makes it one of the first European destinations for these shipments. Officials describe Irish territorial waters as a free-for-all, comparing them to the lawlessness of the Wild West. A dramatic drug bust in 2023 highlighted the scale of the issue. Traffickers operating from Dubai purchased a cargo ship, the MV Matthew, for £10 million, disguising it as a legitimate vessel. In reality, it carried only one type of cargo, cocaine. When the MV Matthew reached Irish waters, smugglers attempted to retrieve the drugs using a fishing trawler, but their plan unraveled after the trawler ran aground during a storm. In desperation, the crew called the Coast Guard for help, inadvertently exposing their smuggling operation. With only one naval ship available at sea, the Irish Navy intercepted the MV Matthew, firing warning shots when the vessel ignored orders to change course. Despite the smugglers' pleas for safety, Irish Rangers launched a daring helicopter operation in high winds, rappelling onto the ship's deck and taking control. Authorities recovered 2.2 tons of cocaine, and 8 men were sentenced to prison. While this operation was a success, security agencies emphasize that it represents only a fraction of the trafficking activity occurring across the Atlantic. Officials stress that the problem lies not in a lack of intelligence, but in insufficient interception resources, allowing criminal networks to operate with alarming freedom. In response, the Irish government has pledged to increase defense spending by 55% and strengthen its maritime surveillance efforts. However, experts caution that without greater international cooperation and more robust naval resources, drug traffickers will continue to exploit Europe's maritime vulnerabilities.